What up, everybody? Boss Hog coming at you with another video. Sorry about the light. It is getting dark, and I just got off work, so I'm gonna do my best to make this a quick video while I still got a little bit of decent light. But I'm just coming at you today because, as many of you know or may not know, there's been a very tragic event happen, and it's happened in my home city, Richmond, Indiana. If you don't know where that's at, you can Google it. You can look on a map or whatever. Small little city on the eastern half of Indiana. But today at one of our middle schools, there was a gunman who was able to get into the school, and to my understanding, it was a young teenage kid. I think they said the age was either, I believe, 14 or 16. I don't remember. And they had got a hold of some guns and went into the middle school, and I don't know what their intention was or what they were planning to do. But luckily, 911 and other first responders were able to get there and make sure that nothing happened. I shouldn't say nothing happened, but no, there were no people or kids hurt other than the actual gunman itself. From my understanding, they took their own life. From the reports that I've read, the police officers had them cornered, and they took their own life. So that's what I've read and heard, and that's what news stories are saying. And my heart goes out to that person's family, and my heart goes out to anyone. I'm talking about anyone who was affected by this personally. And when I say personally, I don't mean that's in a negative way. I mean, we had a lot of parents and a lot of family members scared for their kids who went to that school, and it's understandable. My kids didn't even go to that school, and I was scared. You know what I mean? This is something that is really major, and you don't really know how bad something like this is until you experience it for yourself. You don't know how bad a gunman, getting into a school is until it happens in your home city. You know what I mean? You hear about it on the news all the time, whether there was a school shooting here or there was a school shooting there, or da 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 da, whatever the case may be. But until it actually happens in your home city, you don't know the type of fear that you experience. And I don't care if you do have a kid at that school or not. It's some scary stuff, man. Like I said, my kids go to another school on the other side of the town, and it shook me and our family up. So I can only imagine what it did to the parents and kids who actually go to that school. Like I said, my heart truly goes out to them because I don't know if any of the other students seen what actually happened. I'm sure they heard about it, and I'm sure I'm sure it got around, but I don't know if any kids actually seen what happened. But I can say this, that if there was anybody who's seen that, they're going to remember that for the rest of their lives, and that's not a memory that you should have to remember. Seeing someone around your age, what I mean, take their own life. It's not good at all. And why I'm on here and why I got you guys listening and watching. I just want to say that and this is across the board. This is a shout out for everybody. If you're going through anything and you feel like life is just beating you up and you feel like, what I mean, you don't want to go on, please go get help. There are plenty of resources out here. There are plenty of people, plenty of hotlines, as cliche as that might sound, or whatever, that you can go to or call and get help. There is no reason to live with the feeling of not wanting to carry on with life no more. No reason. You know what I mean? I understand people have it hard, and people get abused mentally and physically, and they go through depression, and they have other illnesses or whatever the case may be that they're going through. But there is help, people. There really is. You know what I mean? I can't stress that enough. Getting help and finding help is the most important thing, because nothing in life is worth taking your own life. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, everything that you go through is so trivial. It's there's so much more to live for. You know what I mean, than what you're going through right now. And it may seem like there's not a light at the end of the tunnel, but if you get help, there really is, and you can make it through it. And that's the message that I want to send right now. Just if you anybody who's out there who's going through things or going through bad stuff in their life, just hang on and keep fighting, and get the help that you need, and things will get better. It's not for me to sit here and judge and talk about what that person was going through, because I don't know. I don't know what anybody goes through. I know what I go through, and I can speak on what I go through for myself. But for me to sit here and judge other people and about stuff I don't even know about, that's not fair, and I'm not going to do that. But like I said, it's a tragic situation, and you don't like seeing it happen. But when it happens and it hits close to home, you know what I mean. You really stop and think about it in a different light. So I'm making this video to shed a little bit of light on that, and just to shed a message of positivity. And and that positivity is you know go and seek the help that you need if you're going through things, and things will get better. And there's a brighter day. I'm not gonna sit here too long and make this video too long, but I did want to jump on here and just share a few thoughts. And like I said again, my prayers and my thoughts go out to all the families, all of the people involved directly or indirectly, just to everybody, man. Because like I said, this was a serious situation, and it could have got a lot worse. Thank God it didn't. Like I said, the cops and other first responders were there to make sure that it didn't get out of control. But it could have ended a lot worse than what it did. And if it seems like I'm stuttering a little bit, that's because, like I said, this has just been a crazy day for everybody. This has really rocked this whole community. I feel like, you know what I mean. And time will go on, and you know what I mean. We'll come together, and things will get better. But for now, I just want to say, you know what I mean. Everyone out there, take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones, and just be safe. As for me, I'm gonna sign off here, and I'm gonna go take care of myself and my loved ones. Y'all be cool. Peace.